What's good, my idol monglers? Today, we are back with another video. I really gotta choose a different intro. I don't know if idol monglers is the way I want to go, but you know what? We're at it. We're grinding. I'm doing another one of these videos. I kind of have to explain myself. So I did a video like this at the beginning of the month, obviously, like I do every month, where I use a wheel, I pick manga that I'm gonna read that month, and boom shakalaka, I have the manga that I read that month. That's what I do. I kind of read all of it already. Now I have nothing to read. I mean, I definitely do, but I'm really hard at, choosing what to do in life. And when I have this many choices, it's very difficult. So I'm going to do something that's even worse than giving it up to Fate, giving it up to my tablet. I'm going to do exactly that again this month. This will probably be the only time I do this. And I'm just doing this. Well, one, I want an excuse to say, please get me to 1,000 subscribers. I really, really want to get to 1K by the end of this year. And two, why not make it into a video? I was going to do this anyway, like just on my own time, spin the damn wheel and see what I get. But, it's way better to do this on a video, just right out in the open, go back and pick the manga I need. Right here's the wheel. I have it just like always. I'm going to do 3 or 4 spins on the regular wheel, then 3 or 4 on the other wheel. That gives me all the prompts. I also added a couple new prompts just to make things interesting. So, yeah. Here is the wheel. We're probably going to do 4 on each. We're probably going to get 8 manga. We're probably going to pick some more volumes from each series. So, the first spin. I turned the volume down because I don't want it to go off, but okay, The Fable. I own The Fable. I do own it, obviously. Hold on. I'm going to have to check, but I don't know if I've read Volume 3 or not. Actually, you know what? I could just look through it right now and see if I've read it. Oh, is this the volume where they kill the guy? I don't think I've read this. I'm just saying, I don't think I've read this. This is great content, by the way. Yes, I have. I have not read that yet. Okay, so I am going to be reading volumes 3 and 4 of The Fable this month, which I thank God, because I was planning on reading this anyway. I love The Fable. It's like a new favorite of mine. It's hilarious. The action's great. The pacing is perfect. The writing is phenomenal. Everything about The Fable, I absolutely love. It is like a perfect written manga. Like on paper, it's like the most perfect written manga of all time. Kind of, not really though. Let's be honest, it's not. But it's like so goddamn good. And I read the first 2 volumes. I fell in love with the series, but I don't know where this manga goes from here. Because I mean, I do, but I don't. Because, we're, unveiling plot points. Is it just a comedy manga? I think it really just is a comedy manga. I don't think there's really more to it. All right. We're going to hide that slice. We're going to go again. Spin that wheel. We love to see it. Full Night. Okay. I have already read all the volumes I own of it. So I just don't have any more of it to read. Master Keaton. Okay, I was actually pretty close to reading this one. Is up here. Last time, I was very close to reading this. I, spun the wheel. It gave me do an adult main character. And I was like, should I read Master Keaton? Because I couldn't think of anyone. And this was like the only one I could think of. And then a manga called Orb met my eye. And I was like, nah, I'm going to read this one. Because the main character looks like an adult. He's not. He is a high schooler, kind of. And then they changed to another main character who is an adult. So it kind of counts. It counts. I'm counting it. You're counting it. We're all counting it. Master Keaton is the next manga I'm reading. I gotta put it a certain way. I don't know how to like put my camera up. So, you know, like with this manga and then the camera and then everything else. Do you guys remember? I don't think anyone's here for my first video. My first video was literally titled "My First Manga Haul and Video. I Am Bad at This." I really haven't changed since my first video to like now. Even though I'm almost close to 1K, like that's like my personal goal on this channel is to hit 1K. And I guess after that is 10K, then 20. I guess the next one will be 2K because that would also be insane. The channel has not changed. It legit has not changed. Everything is the exact same. The manga is just increased. That's really the only thing. Don't go back to my older videos. They're absolute shit. Please do not go back. Like, actually do not go back to those videos. Next. Okay, Kaiju number 8. I gotta figure this out. I don't know if I've read. I'm pretty sure I've read all the volumes I can, though. Sadly enough, I have read all the volumes. And I do like Kaiju number 8. I actually think it's very good. All right. Next, I'm going with Link Click. Okay, Link Click is somewhere. It's right there. Where's Link Click? Wait! Where's Link Click? The hell? I swear it was up. It's right here. I really gotta like change the position of this chair so I don't keep, it doesn't keep spinning. Link Click. I really like the anime of this. I watched the anime. And actually, this is an anime original. This is like a adaptation of the manga. And that kind of doesn't make me want to read it as much because it's just the manga but in borders, which isn't as cool. But whatever, I'm going to read it anyway, even though I've watched the entire anime. Oh, shoot, it gets all the way up here? Oh my goodness. It gets to like episode 5 or 6 in this one volume. That's insane. And the volume's skinny as hell. Look how skinny that volume is. Whatever, I'm going to see if I enjoy myself with the manga version of this. I don't know. I might sell it just because I don't get to see the author's original work. The original work is the anime, and that's mostly kind of why I read manga. But we'll see. If I really enjoy this, just like I did the anime, and it's like an entirely different experience, then I'm going to, keep buying it and keep reading it, but I only own one volume of it, so. Also, I know I keep bringing out like 1 or 2 volumes. This is the amount of manga I own of these series. Master Key and I own more, but I don't own volume 2. So, there's nothing I can do about that. So that's 4. Actually, that's 4. So there's an ad. I'm going to the other wheel, which has a bunch of prompts on it. And it'll be like, oh, manga that's under 10 volumes. Manga that's above 20 volumes. Kid main character. Male author. Female author. Shonen Jump. Just a bunch of prompts, and I get to pick them out. So, yeah, let's spin this wheel. See what we got, and then I get to pick out, what I get. And it is an overrated manga. Okay, I added some new ones. I added underrated manga, overrated manga, recently hauled, so it has to be in a recent haul video, and recently in a video. So that could be recently hauled or just in like a video recently. Which is actually like basically every single one of these volumes has been in a video because there's barely any manga hauls that I do off camera. And if there are, it's like 1 or 2 volumes. I just get in the mail and I just open them there. Okay, overrated manga. Let's go. Do I start Attack on Titan? Do I finish Attack on Titan this month? I definitely could. That would be fun if I did that. Oh, I wish I got underrated. I could do Perfect World. I literally have never heard anything about Perfect World. I could do Vinland Saga. It's not overrated. This is going to make a lot of people mad. Vinland Saga's not overrated. I just don't love it yet. Until I know I'm going to. Soul Eater is a good one. It's not, again, this one's like it's overrated. Okay, I just don't like it as much as other people. So I'm concluding it's overrated. Tokyo Avengers, if anything, is underrated. I low-key might do Tokyo Avengers though, because you could also classify that as overrated. It's like kind of both for me. Alright, we're switching to this side. And I have to have probably read this. Because there's no way I can pick an overrated manga if I haven't read it yet. If I own volume 4 and 5 of One Punch Man, I'll do One Punch Man. Let me check. If not, because I don't want to come back here and like try to figure out what to read, I'll do if not, I'll do Tokyo Revengers. If not. But I'm pretty sure I have it. Yep. I definitely own One Punch Man. Right here. Volumes 4, 5, and 6. I don't hate One Punch Man. I actually really enjoy it. And in an earlier video, I talked about One Punch Man. This could have also worked for recently in a video. I talked about One Punch Man, and I basically discussed on like, oh, you can't say a manga is good or bad just based off its unique or cliche. Cliche is a bit different, but like unique or non-unique. It's really just on the unique part. But I hate it. I'm going to go on a tangent really. I just really dislike it when people say something's good just because it's unique. Tell me why it's good or why it's unique. I know people think One Punch Man is good beyond it's just unique or it makes fun of the shonen trope or it makes fun of this or whatever. I know, just based off the way other people talk about it, I know people like it beyond that, but they kind of use it as like a filler word or kind of use it as just like a what this means, and I really, really dislike it. It's like a big pet peeve of mine. And I just think it's overrated because I like it, but I hear incredible things, like I said, and I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. But I'm excited to get there. I hear like later down the line it gets better, and the art gets better. So that's like the main thing I hear about is the art is like fucking beautiful. All right. Next spin. Let's see what we get. It's crazy. We're not even halfway in the month yet. I've already read all my manga. Okay, comedy manga. I'm already reading a lot of comedy. One Punch Man, The Fable, Link Click has some comedy in it. It's not a comedy. It's more of like a character drama. But I don't know why. I'm just gravitating towards Tokyo Revengers this month. Dr. Stone, kind of a comedy. It's not comedy in it. It's kind of hard to dictate what is a comedy manga and just what has comedy in it. Like, for example, like, Dandadan is an action manga with romance in it. It's not a romance manga. Like, if someone asks me, what's a good romance, I'm not giving them Dandadan. But, should I call the night? This is, like, the worst part of the videos, when I don't know what to do. I don't even know if you can hear me, because my voice projects this way, and I'm looking this way. So it would be really funny if, like, I'm just here and there's nothing going on. I own no comedy manga. That's what I'm learning. Some manga just aren't very funny, honestly. Oh, shit. You know what I could do this month? I've been waiting to read this. Mashle, Magic, and Muscles. And it's very similar to One Punch Man. So, sorry, this is my phone. Someone was calling me. I can't be interrupted. Okay, buddy. I'm going to go get Mashle. It's the most awkward fucking walk. Like, just me walking from my bookshelf to here. It's so awkward. Mashle, Magic and Muscles. I read the first 3 volumes kind of a while ago, like last year in May, I believe. Loved it. Fantastic. I actually thought it was hilarious. I thought it was badass. It had sick one-liners. The art was great. And then anytime they tried to attempt an emotional moment, I fell asleep. This shit was boring as hell. And I really hope they don't try to do that. I really hope they don't try to make this like an emotional character drama or whatever. Like, I just want good ass fun, bro. I just want like a fun manga to read. And we already got some fun manga. So, yeah, Mashle is next. That's what I'm reading. And I brought 3 volumes because I know I'm going to blast through it. All right, I've done 2 so far. So, 2 more and maybe a 5th one. Because I've done One Punch Man, Mashle, and then 2 more after this. Okay, has an anime. So, pretty self-explanatory. Any manga that has an anime or got announced for one or has a trailer for it works 100%. And I already know what manga I was going to read because I've been talking about it. I'm reading Tokyo Avengers. All right. I don't even know what volume I'm on. I'm on volume 7. And this is volume 8. I hate that 7 Seas does this where they don't even say the volume. They'll say like the number of it, like the number of like Japanese volumes it includes when it's an omnibus. They do it with Orb. I just really don't like it. I'm on volume 7, I believe. If not, I'll read volume 7 this month as well. But yeah, I'm reading Tokyo Avengers. I've been really wanting to read Tokyo Avengers for some reason. I really enjoyed the like first part of it, though I hear it actually gets like pure shit. Like the ending arc is like one of the worst ending arcs of all time. That's just what I hear though. But you know, I'm waiting to get there. The one thing I've heard about that arc is that there's Mikey, like Dark Mikey. I don't know why people are mad. That's been like foreshadowed since the beginning of the manga. Why were people mad at that? Like, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's the way they handle it or maybe the way they execute it. But that's, like, been foreshadowed since the beginning of the manga. Like, why? I'll have to get to it, though. I'm not going to just judge it based off what other people say. Or just, like, my own speculations. I'm not going to judge it off that just yet. Don't worry. I do that a lot. Tokyo Avengers. Loved it. Fantastic. Oh, that's going to fall. Okay. Final manga. I'm going to do it this way, actually. I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Final manga, maybe, possibly. What is it? If this is a short manga where I only have one volume, I'll do another one. Okay. Last 10 manga brought. So, it has to be a manga that I bought recently. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't think one exists. I think all the manga I've bought... There is one, and people have been telling me to read it. I don't want to read. It's JoJo's. I don't want to read JoJo's this month because I want to start it next year. I want to have like a clean slate for JoJo's. I want to just... I'm going to make a video out of this, but I'm going to have like a New Year's resolutions, but manga. JoJo's going to be on that list. There's like 5 series I want to collect and continue. JoJo's is on that list. So, I don't know if I want to get that one. Because like stuff like Trillion Game doesn't work. I've already read it. Versus, already read it. Your Lie in April Omnibus, already read it. Link Click would have worked. Orb cannot work. I don't think it's the final 10. What are the final 10? You know what? Just for context, let me check. The final 10 are... Here we go. The final 10 are Blue Lock Episode Nagi, already read. Versus, already read. Live Forever, already read. Your Lie in April Omnibus, already read. Link Clicks on here. I can read Kagurabachi. After God, I've already read. A Girl on the Shore, I can read. Trillion Game, already read. And then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 2, Volume 1. So it's between 3 series. It's between A Girl on the Shore, Kagurabachi, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And you know what? I might do all 3. I might... I don't know. I'm going to do Kagurabachi because I want to read that this year so I can keep up with it when the volumes come out. I've already read like the first 2 chapters online. I actually really enjoyed it. I think the art is great. I think it's, super well paced. The movement is very fluid. I think the characters are easy to understand and they're, somewhat likable. And the story itself is pretty basic, and easy to like digest. So I really like it on that sense. I don't know how it's going to be. I heard it gets a lot better in the future, but I'm picking up Kagurabachi, and I'm going to see how it is. Okay. Now, actually, what's funny? I just ordered online a bunch of comics, maybe like 10 different comics manga. So it would be really funny if I did this video after I bought it, and the 10 series I'd have to go through all comics. I think that would be hilarious. Kagurabachi's at the top. I think I might do it again. I'm going to do one more spin. One more spin, bro. One more spin. Come on. We're spinning one more time, and I'm only picking up one volume from this series. Are we really doing underrated manga? Okay. Perfect World works. Perfect World works. I mentioned it at the beginning of this video. I'm probably going to choose Perfect World. Candy and Cigarettes works. That's an underrated one. Ajin, that works. I don't hear anything about Ajin, even though it's incredible. Terraformers works. I've been slowly going through Terraformers. I'm at like volume 4 or 5. Let's see. I was going to say Food Wars works. I've already read all of Food Wars, so like, no, it doesn't. PTSD Radio, that works. I don't hear anything about that. Well, I do sometimes. I do actually hear a little bit about that. Actually, Tokyo Revengers would have worked. I'm gonna go Perfect World. I'm just seeing my option. Psalm 100 would have worked. I don't need any more manga of it. Medalist would work. I don't hear a peep about Medalist. Snowball Earth would have worked. I actually really enjoy Snowball Earth. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Perfect World. Clean, simple. Taking that manga. So, I read the first volume of Perfect World maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I fucking bawled my eyes out. I cried so hard. It's just something about people in wheelchairs makes me so sad. Or just people with disabilities is like so saddening to me. Because it's like, it's the idea that I'm a very like, oh, if you try your hardest, if you do this, you can like accomplish whatever you want, really. Like, excuses don't matter. Anything you do is definitely possible. Whether, it takes luck, it takes skill, it takes talent, whatever. Anything and everything is possible. But if you're born like it's like when your rights are, that just makes me so sad. When someone is like got into a car accident and their entire life has changed and they just can't do the things that they wanted to do or that they used to be able to do. Or like if someone has like a mental disability or like what they're born with it, it's something about it just breaks my heart so much. And that's the part why I like Real so much. It's the part why I cried at the first volume. And that's probably why I'm going to cry at the rest of the series. So, yeah. Reading Perfect World. It's funny, too, because I'm kind of reading stuff that I read, like, in the beginning of the month, or the beginning of the year. Like, in January, I read 3 volumes of Claymore. I also read, like, 10 volumes of Claymore this month. And then I read Real, like, in January, February. I'm reading another wheelchair manga. The only other wheelchair manga I own. It's Perfect World. All right. That is the end of the video. Thank y'all for watching. I'm going to read all this. I mean, by the time you're seeing this, I probably would have read through half of this. I'm going to be honest. Like, remember when I made that video? It was literally the last video where I was like, oh, I'm falling back in love with manga. I'm loving it again. Like, I'm reading all these series. I'm loving it so much. I'm enjoying it, like, to my full heart. Yeah, I'm liking it a bit too much, and I'm reading a bit too much. So these are the series I'm reading. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. Twitter, my anime list in the description, probably. I haven't done that for the last videos. I keep saying they're in the description. They're like genuinely not. You have to like go to other videos to find them. I should probably put them in the description. I should actually probably start doing that. Also, if you want any manhwa, manga, or comic reviewed, all you have to do is pay me like at least $2 on Super Thanks, and then I'll get it into you. I'll give you a review in due time. It depends whether I own it or not. Like if any of these manga I mentioned, you pay for them, I'll give you a review like the next week or something like that. Unless you want like a specific amount of manga, to be reviewed. But like if it's a 40 volume series that I don't own a single volume of and it's completely out of stock, you're gonna be after waiting a while because that's just difficult for me on my part. Like I can't do that. And only physical manga, please. There's one guy who recommended a online manga, and I accepted it because it was the one guy. After that, no more digital manga. Also, I'm trying to hit 1K. I mentioned this beginning of the video. I'm trying to hit 1K by the end of the year. And if I hit 1K by the end of the year, I will make a video where all of you, any of you, can recommend me a manga. And I will go out and I'll buy the first volume, 2 volumes, and I will read it. Free of charge, by the way. You don't have to charge me a single dime. Like I said, you can give me the super thanks anyway. You don't have to charge me a single dime. And I'll make a giant video reviewing all your manga. And I'll also buy all your manga and everything. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Okay. Peace out. I don't manglers.